Dear Kyambogo students, mostly students from School of Computing and Information Science, I'm Andrew Muyanya Andrew, a peripatetic epitome of ecliptic multitudinousness, exuding gulete, prolixity, rhapsodizing through synecdoche. I'm here to represent all the views that have kept students lugubrious. We know this has been ubiquitous, so many situations that have been happening, but with peaceful means and with the right documentations. Also, where peace fails, we shall act. I promise you, Muyanya Andrew is the right GRC for School of Computing, founder of Nova Systems. I am an aspiring GRC School of Computing. I am an AI innovator. I am also the founder of Skiddy. Yes, and more to come.
Welcome to Mavin 256, the pulse of the youth, where reality meets conversation. Get ready for real talk on mental health, life hustles, politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Your platform, your voice, your vibe. Let's move the conversation forward.
A very good morning, good afternoon. How are you? But my name is Mavin. Welcome aboard. This is Mavin 256. The only YouTube channel that you're supposed to be on as a youth, as a young person, and as everyone outside there. This platform is for young people to showcase whatever they have. And today, I'm joined by, I would say, a businessman, stroke entrepreneur, stroke, can I say engineer, but innovator and an advocate that comes to terms of politics. He's going to talk to us and tell us more. But before we start, my main thing is always to appreciate God for keeping us safe. And the ones that are not safe and are not doing well and are not fine, I pray that God keeps you well, keeps you fine, and you'll be okay in whatever you're trying to push or go through. As I've said, I'm Mavin, and if you're watching for your first time, please, down there, there's like a word, subscribe, a word, just hit it. It takes nothing, but subscribe and support me in any way. Give us feedback by commenting throughout the whole video. I will allow my guest today to introduce himself, and then we start our show. So, Kwaniliza, welcome you on the show. Thank you for coming through. You can start.
Yes, thank you so much, Mavin,
Yeah.
for hosting me. Actually, you have given me a great opportunity. I know there are so many young leaders out there, so many young tech innovators out there who would like to have such an opportunity to embrace and showcase their ideas to the world. And actually, you have created that platform for us, the young leaders, to have a word to the nation.
Yeah.
Yes, so my name is Muyanya Andrew. I am the founder of Nova Systems. I am an aspiring GRC School of Computing. I am an AI innovator. I am also the founder of Skiddy. Yes, and more to come as we shall be moving on.
Oh, that's so amazing. How old are you?
I am 21 years old.
Oh my God.
Yes, thank you so much.
21-year-old. We have people who are over 30. And the only thing they have is a degree in their life, but congratulations. Anyway, give us, but before we start, Senior 6 results got out.
Yes.
And people are joining campus. The reason why I brought him, or the reason why he inboxed me, he told me he has a system, the one he has called Nuva.
Nova. Yes, Nova.
And he's going to talk more about it. So if you're watching there, you've just finished your Form 6, I believe this is the right episode for you to tune in and then get the right course that you want. I'll allow you to explain about your app or about your system and tell to the people, because people outside there are watching and they don't know.
Yes.
You get talk to the people.
Yes. Thank you so much, Marvin, for this opportunity. First of all, I would like to start with the main cause of the system. The system, it is a course guidance system. This system helps students transitioning from HSC, the high school college, to university. So, after you receiving your results, there is what we call weight and cutoff. Always weight tries to compete with cutoff. So, my system, it automatically calculates your weight, and then it balances it with the cutoff, and then it figures out what are the best courses depending on your subjects, the essential subjects, the relevant subjects, and then it refers to you the subjects you would, the courses you can do at campus. But also, to try to highlight on this, me personally who created the system, I have never gone through the application system. I am a government-sponsored student, but then the reason why I created this system is I saw the urge, I saw the need by the private-sponsored students, those students who really apply through the system, the ACME system. You always go to different universities, you apply at MAST, you apply at Mbara University, you apply at Gulu, you apply for MUBS, you apply for Makerere, then Kyambogo. You end up spending like 250,000 only applying for university. But then this system, you can know that this is the course that I will be given at Kyambogo so that you don't waste your money. Instead of you applying for the other universities, you can just apply at only one university. Why do you waste money with other universities yet you already know the course you can get? So basically, that's what the system does. I know I have been receiving a lot of questions as what's the algorithm behind, I want to clarify this. The whole system is designed based on UNEB standards. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. So, I'm in Mbara, right?
Yes.
I want to apply to Kyambogo. I'm in Mbara, I want to apply to MOOC. I'm in, let's say, Guru. I want to apply to Sitema. You know, this system, does it allow me, does it even show me that Kyambogo cuts off this, weighs this in these courses and what? Is it possible? Or it just gives what UNEB gives to us?
Oh, yeah, this system, basically we are using cutoffs for last year and previous years to predict what are the cutoffs for this year's, depending on the results and also the number of people, the number of students admitted by each university. Now, if you ask me, for someone in Mbarara, you want to apply for Kyambogo, we have options on our system. You can only search specifically for Kyambogo, or for Makerere, or for Gulu, but under the 10 public universities in Uganda. So it's you to choose using our system. It's you can say that I want to apply at Gulu, then you choose Gulu. You can say that I want to apply at Kyambogo, you choose Kyambogo. If maybe you want to just get recommendations from any universities, also I have an option for any university.
Oh, that's so amazing. Does this only cater for government universities? What if I want a private university and I want to use your system?
Yes, so thank you, Mavin, for that question, because it's a very crucial question. But then right now we don't have private universities for some reasons. When you look at the grading or the admission lists for these private universities, they really don't have cutoffs, most of them.
Oh.
Yeah, you just make a call 102, someone is admitted. You just make a call 102, they refer you to another person, and then
So you're basically looking for
so the system is basically best for only the public universities.
Oh, that's amazing. So does it mean that the system is free of charge, or you pay?
No, right now, actually, that's a crucial question, because in tech there is what we call AdSense. I don't want to dig deep, but I'm going to give you an overview. When they were designing maybe a system like Facebook, back then, it didn't have any ads. So some people are asking, how did they benefit? They really benefited on a long-term contract. They knew that as time goes on, people will be using their system. So as of now, I don't want any money from students. Yeah, because I know the cause of students is not mainly to pay for these services. What they want is to attain quality education. And it's my purpose as a tech leader, as a young innovator. If maybe I have got the skills, I have attained enough skills, why don't I come up with such a system? So I sat down, I designed that system. Basically not to earn money. That's the reason why you don't see any ads But as time goes on, I might see the need and maybe I say, let me start earning.
What system are we talking about? Because you've talked about it, but I'm on my phone. I want to Google, I want to search for it, or where can I even find the system? You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the system, so far we have been sharing links, and I want to tell you, Mavin, through this platform, and also to tell our viewers that just of recent, because UNEB was released around Thursday, then the system was released on Friday. On Friday, I attained 20K visitors on my system, 20K. It means I solved problems to 20K students. So what basically how you can access this system, we have social media handles. We have on X, we have on Instagram, we have on YouTube, and also via WhatsApp, we have been sharing these links for students to get access to this system. Also, those links, we have contacts, because I have also been receiving emails from different students. A student sends an email from Gulu, because I can tell you, only today, this morning, I have received over 30 emails from that students. And then you see there is that time gap between when the results were released and today. So it means let's use this system to help us attend which courses
Can be better for us.
that can be beneficial for us. Yes.
Yeah. Also, the one who's watching, the advertising, we call it a lower third.
Yes.
It is, as you can see down on our lower screen here, it is showing, you know, how you can access. You can zoom in to see clearly, or you can pause and get the right information. So if I type in Google, can I get the system, or I must get a link?
As of now, when you try typing in Google, we haven't monetized that. We haven't worked on that. But when time moves on, with enough traffic, traffic also influences such systems. With enough traffic, it shall be just a matter of typing in Google, and then you receive the services. But also we are still working on an application version.
For,
We know most of the students prefer using Play Store, and then they download, or maybe App Store for those using iOS. So I have a team behind that is working on that. So far I have like 3 members helping me, because as I was building this system, I was alone. But later on, I saw that I might need help somewhere, and also guidance. It's not that I'm always the demagogue. I'm not the top. So I always have those members who come in to help. Yeah. Emma, Tessie, Vanessa, Blessing, they are always around to help.
That's so amazing. So everyone who's watching will go through the numbers he has said, go through the advertising board that is down there, get the right information that you want. One would say you're too young to do these kind of things, because we have a community problem that we think it's by age to do something. It must be around like 40, you've already finished campus, to do something good. How have you managed to do this in this small time you've been at campus, and being in tech and understanding it well to this extent?
Yes, thank you, Mavin. I would like to tell you that my tech journey begins way far from my senior 4, from that elementary programming they taught me. But then, after my senior 4, always in senior 4, they always teach us so many subjects that even we don't need. Because for me right now, my geography is more of useless right now.
Okay.
Unless if I'm using Google Maps, but then it's more of useless. Then, after my senior 4, after attending a D1 in computer studies, then I went for senior 5. I want to say this, within senior 5 and senior 6, I wasn't more focused in ICT, because I did one of the hardest combinations. PMTD, physics, math, TD. You're doing physics, you're doing math, you're doing TD, always you're doing this and this. Then, after my vacation, I came at Kyambogo University. I was admitted. We always have lecturers here who guide us, who give us guidance, who motivate us. So there is always that one lecturer that always says, there is this, can you do this, can you do this? So there are those lecturers behind all the motivation. So also to add on, being young is not that you can't develop something.
Yeah, true.
Because when you try looking at those people who have really come up in the tech world, when you look at Mark Zuckerberg, when you look at Elon Musk, because Elon Musk came from PayPal. When you look at people like Jeff Bezos, they really started their companies when they are still young. Because Mark Zuckerberg started his company when he was at 20. Elon Musk, 21. Steve Jobs, 21. So it's just in Uganda we have a mentality that someone young can't create something good. Yes. Also, there is what we call influence. You know, when we are in our young ages, we always have what we call peer influence. The peer influence can be in so many ways. It can be either good or bad. But then if you're with the good peer influence, of course you can come up with something good, something good for the community.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
That's so amazing. I think for tech, we have really understood the ones that are watching. But I want us to talk about your second system that you also have?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And you
Um,
still had more ones to talk. You can also add them on.
yes, thank you, Mavin. So I wanted to say this to all the viewers out there. The Acme system came from Kyambogo University, from the engineering department. But now it was engulfed by Makerere, and I know as time goes on, Makerere might want to copy my system. That's guaranteed. They will like to copy. But trust me, I know actually it will motivate me more to build more systems, because if I build a system and it's being copied by Makerere, it means I'm adding on Kyambogo and also on Uganda.
Yeah.
So also to add on another chat system, I have 2 projects that I'm building. There is a chat system, and also there is an AI I'm building. I don't want to give insights on it.
No, you can leave it there.
Okay.
You can leave it there.
Thank you.
Okay, that's amazing. But besides tech, this man here is also a politician. If you watch the video below him, the man Benja talked about a person that Yamumega Mukalulu, and this is the man back then in high school. So he's here. Besides having tech and knowing, being an innovator, he's also a leader, you know, and he's here for he's also on another cause. He wants to be a GRC, and I want him to fully talk about it, talk about what he wants to be, the GRC, the people he wants to represent, and everything in that line, so that we also start on this topic.
Yes, thank you, Mavin.
Yeah.
Mavin, before I go to leadership, I would like to add on, anyone coming from Masaka City, I don't know how to express it, but he's really a demagogue. Those are the people we say that they are gumite. I don't know, but I'm really proud.
What we know about Masaka?
Yes, sir.
Tipasaja bamalala nnyo. Beba tintinga mamotoka na akola chi, you know. But anyway, it's also true.
Yeah, I'm really proud that I came from Masaka. I studied from Masaka since my baby class till my senior 6. From Villa Road Primary School with my brother Benjamin, then to Masaka Secondary School, the biggest school in East Africa. Then that's when I transitioned. You see, along my journey, I only have a few schools. I don't know if you have realized that. Same. In primary, it's Villa Road throughout. In secondary, it's Masaka Secondary School throughout. Then university, of course, it's going to be Kyambogo.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So, to add on my leadership journey starts way back at Villa Road Primary School, from being a timekeeper to being a head prefect, then coming to Masaka Secondary School, I became a timekeeper, I became one off-campus minister, a heady boy. Then from Masaka Secondary School, to Kyambogo University. Currently at Kyambogo University, I'm the Deputy Speaker, Government-Sponsored Students. Yes, and when we talk of government-sponsored students, someone can really know.
Yeah, true.
Because,
yeah.
and there is a reason behind that. If I can utter it out.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, but really, yeah, it's because we are being oppressed. We as the government-sponsored students, there are so many issues we have. But also, I think I have a brother of mine, he's called Eric. Maybe when he comes in for the interview, he will also have a word about that.
We shall see. We shall see when
Yeah.
So you want to be a GRC for?
For School of Computing.
Oh, that's okay. One who doesn't know School of Computing, but I believe people are watching and they know. Do people of School of Computing have grievances? Because those are the courses that abali planned, abali well off. We believe like you people don't even have issues. Akatogo kasinga bere no education, as he has said, arts and humanities. So what are the grievances of those people there?
Actually, when you're outside School of Computing, really you can't understand what's really happening place in School of Computing. As you know, there are very few people that know where School of Computing is found, or that know that School of Computing really exists. Some of them think School of Computing is under Faculty of Science. And when you try asking someone that, do you really know a course called BIS, they think it's under Faculty of Science. There are reasons behind that. It's because we have been sipping on premises of Faculty of Science for so long. And really, those are some of the issues I would wish I can work on when I become a GRC. Yes, we as School of Computing, we are not fossilized. We want to get a place. We are still sipping on Faculty of Science. You see our premises, we are using their premises. So when someone reaches a faculty and they see all the posters there are for Department of Physics, Department of Science, Faculty of Science, then as School of Computing, we don't have any banner there, we don't have anything there that shows that we are really centered here. So really, I don't blame people to think that School of Computing is still under Faculty of Science. That's one of the main issue. And also, I would like to add on about the support we receive from the administrators. Now, like for example, me, as a young tech leader, I developed a system like Nova. It's beneficial to the school mostly. So, if a system like this is beneficial to the school, why don't they really support me throughout this journey? Why don't they really say that as this system, we can link it to our system as Kyambogo, and then we start from there. Yes, so there are so many issues. There are issues we receive from students, delay of marks. Now, even right now, I can tell you I have only received marks for only one course unit. Out of the 6 I did last semester. So yeah, so
the grievances are there and many.
There are so many.
How are you planning to approach these grievances? How are you going to handle them?
Yes, thank you, Mavin. I think, even I don't think because we shall act. We as School of Computing, we are not known for having so many riotic means. We prefer using documentation, but then at times documentation fails. So when documentation fails and really peaceful means fails, you really have to apply in more peaceful but forceful. You try to be a little bit humble in a way that you're rude. You request for those peaceful demonstrations, because you can't tell me we have an old library that is not being used, premises of the old library that are not being used. Why don't they demonstrate them and then we put there something that can be visible to the society? Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. I was imagining the old library, but that's amazing if you are going like that. I asked Benja, and I also ask you this: what is your type of leadership, as you, Andrew?
As Andrew, my type of leadership is democracy. We know most of the leaders bring in the kakistocracy, the kleptocracy, but mine is more of democracy. Democracy is use of peaceful means, you know, negotiating, and really having peaceful means. Those who use kakistocracy, kleptocracy is more of stealing from the government, and kleptocracy is more of having the poor, all a bad leadership. So mine is more of democracy, using documentations, peaceful means, but as I said, where peaceful means fail, you can act. You should act.
That's so amazing. Who inspires you in leadership?
I really have so many people that inspire me, and I would like to start with our president, the president of the people, the president, the voted president, but not the announced one.
His Excellency Museveni.
No, that is the announced one. Now there is one we voted.
That you voted.
Okay. That we, the common people, voted. His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. To all the youth leaders, I think he's one of the people behind their ideas. Also, to add on, I think there is, I know you have ever heard of him, Maseruka Robert.
Yeah.
He's really
MP
MP elect. Mukono South.
Mukono South, yeah.
So he's a very good man. He has really inspired us, because when you look at his journey from Makerere University, he was also a government-sponsored student, but you could stand up for the voice of the government-sponsored students. You could see him in riots. You could lead, you know. Yeah.
That is amazing. As we come to the climax of the show, the people have watched, I believe the students have watched, the ones that are also coming, and also students of Kyambogo University. I believe they have been on this platform watching, because the video is going to go viral and everywhere. Can you talk to them? Can you ask for their support? Can you ask for their mandate and be like, I'm coming, please don't forget Mr. Andrew when the door voting comes? Allow me to give you the platform, talk to them, and then we see how we conclude our show today.
Dear Kyambogo students, mostly students from School of Computing and Information Science, I'm Muyanya Andrew, a peripatetic epitome of ecliptic quotidiousness, exuding ulete, prolixity, rhapsodizing through synecdochichi. I'm here to represent all the views that have kept students lugubrious. We know this has been ubiquitous to so many situations that have been happening, but with peaceful means and with the right documentations. Also, where peace fails, we shall act. I promise you, Muyanja Andrew is the right GRC for School of Computing. You should trust me with your vote. And also, I would like to call you for the voting day to turn up in numbers. Yeah, my name is Muyanja Andrew, aspiring GRC School of Computing.
Where do you keep that English?
The English comes from far way back.
Hey.
Masaka Secondary School has really
Eh?
given me a huge background. Also, Villa Road.
Yeah.
Actually, Villa Road is the stem, and then Masaka Secondary School are the branches.
Allow me that same manner. I want you to close the show in your English, sir. Sagala bagamento msaja aze n'obugambo bwe. So appreciate my people. Thank them for watching. Tell them subscribe. And then we call it a wrap, and they shouldn't forget to look for, by the way, as I also conclude, make sure you don't forget to look for the system or inbox the numbers are there, email him as the numbers are running down there, so that you get the best combination. You better know the cutoff points and weights that you need. Allow me to hand him the microphone to close our beautiful show, and then we conclude. And also to say his final remarks if he has, and then he concludes the show for us today.
Yes. Thank you, Mavin, for hosting us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Actually, you have nurtured so many young youth leaders, you teach professionals. Actually, I have seen so many people come on your show. Yes, you have removed all the palisades, blockades, gastronades, fanfaronades. Even I don't know how to say it, but you have really made people to explore the world. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, I'm Mavin256. Follow on the TikTok channel, leave a comment, and also share to a friend. Why not share? Thank you.
It remains as Andrew Muyanya and Mavin, and it has been a Mavin256. Akazungu kawa deke. Until we meet again, bye-bye.